Hello, I am Urmila Gising Lama, an MSc Project Management student at Ravensbourne University. Well, this presentation covers a sustainable supply chain project, which is the refill station model for household products. And I'll just walk through the digital process map and explain how sustainability, stakeholder roles, KPIs, and digital tools are integrated into project management. So moving towards our first slide, we do have project overview and objectives, where this project focuses on sustainable refill stations for products like dishwashing liquids, cleaners, and shampoos. It aligns with ESG principles by reducing single-use plastic and life cycle emissions while promoting responsible sourcing and community engagement. And the pilot rollout involves 10 supermarkets with the goal of achieving 25% sales from refill models within 2 years. So basically, our 1.2 million budget includes installations, contracts, and marketing. KPIs are built around waste reduction, refill rates, and emissions saved. So this covers definitely project overview. Now let's move towards the third slide, which covers digital project management tool and a process mapping approach. So Canva is used as a digital tool for process mapping due to its ease of use, professional design options, and ability to visualize complex workflows clearly. Well, the map includes every step from like planning and supply coordinations to installations and feedback. And inputs like supply contracts and refill machines are documented early. And also key decision points are built in to handle quality checks and adoption monitoring, where Canvas layout helps positions each stakeholder role at different stages, like key APIs such as refill usage and waste reductions are built into the flow. Finally, POS linked dashboards are illustrated using Canva to support real time performance tracking, which is by ISCP 2024. So this covers the slide 3. Now let's move towards the first slide, which is about key stakeholders and roles. In this project, this has like both internal and external stakeholders. So basically, supermarket management handles infrastructures integrations, where suppliers adapts packaging and distributions to refill the systems. Also, consumers are central as their usage drivers drives successes, and regulatory bodies ensure health and environmental standards. Also, NGOs offer third-party creditability and help spread awareness, where these roles are mapped across the process to show interactions points, engagement strategies, and definitely sustainability expectations. So let's move towards the fifth slide, which is about sustainability integrations points in this process. So basically, this slide is all about the process and steps where sustainability is built into every part of the project process. And as we know that the packaging is reusable and biodegradable, reducing life cycle waste. Local fulfillment reduces transport related emissions by 20%, and suppliers are vetted through ESG aligned procurement, where each and every touch point in the supply chain considers environmental and social impacts from like sourcing raw materials to consumer usage, ensuring the project delivers real and measurable sustainability outcomes. So these are the process. Now let's move towards the another slide, which is about stakeholder engagement touchpoints. So basically, the project uses at least 6 touch points to engage stakeholders, and that are definitely supplier onboarding, regulatory clearance, in-store trainings, real-time tracking, educational signage, and consumer feedback, where QR codes on containers connect users to usage data and environmental impact, encouraging engagements. NGOs co-develop campaigns and perform audits, adding trust as well. So these mapped like interactions ensure sustained collaborations and alignment with sustainability goals. So these are the major touch points for like this stakeholder engagement. So let's move towards the process gateways and decision points, which is really an important slide for these presentations. So to increase complexity and realism, basically the process map includes 5 critical decision gateways, starting from the supplier selections, and the second one is station installation readiness, hygiene audits, pricing calibrations, and post-launch feedback assessment, where each gateway involves like stakeholder input and ESG data review. Government's committee review data monthly to ensure decisions reflect environmental, social, and business objectives as well, because these approaches are the one who which promotes agile responses and stakeholders accountability. So these are the major decision points. Now let's just move towards the 8th slide, which talks about use of digital tools for sustainability. So basically, the project applies digital tools not just for mapping but also for execution and monitoring. Each container is scanned at refill stations, creating a long of usage, and AI analyzes this data to optimize stock replenishment and reduce waste. Smart sensor is refill Smart sensors in refill machines monitor hygiene and detect any technical issues, which combined with cloud dashboards, this setup offers a digital backbone to track KPIs and ensure transparency across stakeholders. So these are the tools for the sustainability. Now let's just head towards the 9th slide, which talks about ESG, risk and mitigations in the map. So this process is about map accounts for sustainability risks. Hygiene concerns are managed using QR code protocols and real-time sensors. Low consumers adoption is addressed via promotions and educational campaigns. Also, suppliers' risks are managed through contractual ESG requirements and diversifications, where financial risk is controlled through a phase pilot model. So it's about each risk point is tied to decision nodes and feedback loop in a process map. So these are the mitigations. Now let's move towards the 10th slides, which is also one of the important because it's about KPIs and measurable outcomes. So basically, 5 ESG-based KPIs are embedded in the process map, which are packaging waste reductions, consumer refill rates, emission saves, landfill diversion, and supplier ESG compliance, because these are the linked to specific activities such as procurement, consumers' behaviors, and governance. Dashboards connected to POS systems update these metrics regularly. This enables transparency, support decision making, and aligns every stage of the process with defined sustainability benchmarks, which definitely covers the measurable outcomes. So now let's move towards the last sections, which talks about the conclusions and reflections. So this process map represents a comprehensive, digitally managed and sustainability integrated approach to project planning. It includes stakeholder roles, risk management and tracking, and measurable ESG outcomes from like procurement to refill usage and feedback. Every node in the process is aligned with the like circular economy and responsible project governance. And this project not only addresses environmental goals but also strengthens supermarket brand image and fosters community for wide behavioral changes. And here you go. This is the reference slide where I have used all the reference in the slide. So that's it. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to view these presentations. The project represents a meaningful step towards integrating sustainability into everyday consumer habits through refill stations. And by aligning project management practices with ESG principles and digital tools like Canva, we aim to create measurable impact in reducing plastic waste and promoting circular consumptions. Your attention and engagement are truly appreciated as we work together toward a measurable, sustainable future. Thank you.